Hey guys, Bobman MTG here. We're about to go live in an Aether Revolt draft. But it looks like there's a lot less people in some of these. Sealed, Phantom draft, competitive single elimination draft. Alright, let's rejoin the intermediate Swiss draft. No, we don't want to be. Oh, this was our O2 from last time. I didn't tell Wizards that I was thrown in the towel from that one, so we're going to join the league. Looks like it should start within a good reasonable amount of time. So in between the last MTGO draft that we did and today, I did a live draft in a local gaming store. It was we had a pod of 10 that we had to do, which is fine, but it's a little bit rough, just due to space restrictions and everything. It's not ideal because when you're drafting with 8 people, there's some math involved in figuring out if something is likely to wheel. In a 10-man, it's a mess, and the signals get a little bit screwed up because you can't exactly predict how colors are going to come back to you as well as you can in an 8-man. It's not a huge difference, but it's different enough that you can't play the same way in a 10-man draft. I wouldn't recommend doing it if you don't have to. If you can split your pods into 8s, so much better. But yeah, so essentially you're looking for very small amounts of signals from the people directly to your left and right versus an 8-man where you're trying to gauge where the colors are on the table and what's open. In a 10-man, it's more, what is the guy next to me drafting? What is the other guy next to me drafting? Can I move into something, or am I just flat out stuck where I am? I will say the signals worked out better than I expected them to, for me at least, because for some reason a bunch of people in the pod ended up in the exact same colors, and me and one other person out of a pot of 10, mind you, were the only people in blue. So I give myself credit for staying open. I think in the Aether Revolt draft you have the opportunity to stay open if you don't see too many huge powerful cards in the first pack, which I didn't. So I stayed more in the colorless and the artifact cards and started picking up the more impressive colored cards early. And I think I was rewarded for that. I did not win, but I think it was 2-1 or something. Just got out aggroed by somebody. Well, not out aggroed. I got aggroed out by somebody. I was playing a very aggressive deck with Aether chasers and precise strikes and things that just I did not have the hand to play against that in the first game, and it was close in the second game, but I did not put up enough of a fight to even get a game 3 out of it, as I recall. All right, we're starting. Metallic Mimic, sweet card. Don't know how good it is in draft. Hungry Flames is pretty ridiculous. Shock is probably the best card, maybe? It's either Shock. I don't think this is a card for draft. You're never going to need it. So 3 damage and 1 or Shock. Now, this person next to me might end up taking a red card, which wouldn't be great for me. So I'm less likely to want to take Shock. I don't think this is that impressive. It's usually just a 2-2. I don't think this does too much by itself. Slow. Pendulum Drake's fine, but I don't want to take it first pick. I think, unfortunately, I'm likely to take the Shock here, which leaves the person next to me, unfortunately, might just pick up Hungry Flames and move in. Alternatively, he sees something better for what he wants to do and stays out of my business. Mobile Garrison's pretty good. SRAM, I think it would be better if it wasn't second pick. Maulfist Revolutionary. Trample 3/3 for 3. That seems pretty good. Or dies for each kind of... Give that permanent and another counter. I would really only be playing it for the body, which I don't think is insane. This leaves me a little bit more open. Also, it's a 3/4 crew 2, which I think is pretty awesome. Chandra's Revolution is also pretty good, but it's just 4 mana removal spell that I don't want to play if I don't have to. No, I guess I'm going to take Garrison, although I would love to play with SRAM. I just wish it wasn't so early. Hazard's Touch. I like that card, but I don't think it's worth picking up early because it moves me into 2 colors right away. Death's Dismissal is pretty good, but it's 4 mana, so I'm not overly excited. I like Dawnfeather Eagle. It's a good blowout card. Salvager's great Revolt enabler, but in red and black it's not as impressive. I think I was going to take... This is a pretty sweet card. Maybe I'll go with the Eagle. Alternatively, I could take Implement, which is just fine. It's a lower card on the curve. It doesn't move me into another color right away. It's also, I can play it with a splash of red if I want to. Not too impressed so far. So let's take the Implement. Lifecraft Awakening isn't terrible. I can turn my Garrison into a creature. Caught in the Brights. Not too shabby. Ravenous Intruder I like if you have enough artifacts to feed it, but if you don't, then it's kind of sad. Oh, I kind of want to try this out, but I don't want to waste a pick on it and move into green when it's clearly not open right now. The 2 colors I would consider is blue or white for a second color right now. And I think right now, because the signals are showing me a little bit more blue, I might just take the Metallic Rebuke. Not that I want to, but it is a powerful card. That is kind of late there. None of these cards are super impressive. Cruel Finality is fine as a removal spell if I was going to switch to black, but this would be like a huge move. Alley Evasion is pretty good. I can abandon everything and take this hidden stockpile. Then I only get to keep the Garrison out of all of my picks so far. But I could be doubling down on something that's not working out. I don't think this is open enough that makes me want to like pick it up right now. It's a 5/4 for 5. That's so much mana though. Oh, 5 for 4. Oh my god, everything's so mana intensive. Alright, I'm gonna take... What does this do? Nah, alright, I'm just gonna take the removal spell. It looks like black and white might be the colors, unfortunately. But at this point, it's either Aerial Modification or Welder Automaton. I think Aerial Modification has the highest upside. Picks are all over the place here. It's gonna be another one of those drafts where things do not go well. Do I take another Implement of Combustion? This could be good value. We got the Crusher, 6/6. We got this guy, 6 mana, 4/4. Precise Strike I'm not really interested in at this point. It's either Crusher with the Aerial Modification. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Crusher. I would love this, but Crusher is just so cool. Back to original pack. We got 3/3. We're a little bit of a mess right now. I think the lower curve card is the card I want, which might be none of these. I can play this pretty early. I'm just going to take the Aeronaut. Another Crusher. Decommission sideboard card. I'll take another Crusher, whatever. Automaton. Moray. None of these do much. I guess the Moray is better. Doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. This is a mess. So I'll take one of these. Draft is not going well. Alright, Ally Evasion came back. That's a good sign. We got some, we got a pile here. Pile of junk. It's looking like we're going to end up in black-white, unfortunately, which means I really should have taken that hidden stockpile. Would have paid off a lot better than whatever I have right now. But you live and learn. Ooh, Carry Zev. I wish I was still doubling down on red. Daring Demolition is a good card. Kills things. Renegade Map. Examination. How good is this? The Aeronaut Admiral's so good with vehicles. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, this is the Expertise. I thought this was Carry Zev. That makes me want this more, or the Daring Demolition. I don't have much removal right now. Am I cemented more in black? Yeah. Alright, so removal spell it is. I would love the map, but I like removal spells. Whoa, this is a red one. Caught in the Brights. Aether Chaser. I don't want to double down on red, unfortunately. I think I might want to take the no. I think I might want to switch. What's white right now? These three cards. +3 in first strike. This card's just better. But white is not looking as open as I thought. I'm going to take the Siege modification. See what happens. This is looking like a disaster. Midnight Entourage, not going to work. +1/+1 counter's not in this deck. Conviction. One improvement's not good. Night Market Guard Cruise the Iron Treaders by itself. Or Iron Tread Crushers. Hidden Stockpile. No. Ugh. I have to take the Stockpile, but I would love either of these two cards. Alright. I'm just going to take it. I guess another Cruel Finality's fine. No, that's too much mana. I need some lower cost creatures for this deck. I like the Night Market Guards, but I don't like them that much. Got a 3-mana 2/2 flyer. His Revolution. Automatons are fine. I'll take one of these. It's not the worst. This deck is not coming together at the moment. We still have another pack to try to make up for it, but these picks are not overall that exciting. This is also a red card. We have some good removal, not too many good creatures, too many vehicles probably. The aerial modification and the restoration specialist. It's a cheap way to enable Revolt at least, but I don't think that's that impressive. I don't really want to play a 2-mana creature that's only thing is to I don't think I want another one of these. I'll just take the Gears Renegade. It's a good sideboard card. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. For right now, let's just take all this out. Conviction. It's a 3/2, but it's 3 mana. I have a lot of 3 mana. I'm never going to play this. I have so many ways to enable, but nothing to do with it. What is a sacrifice? A creature. I'll just take a creature. Sideboard. I don't think I'm playing 2 of these. Alright, so 9 creatures right now. I need to pick up a lot more, and they need to be good ones, because these are bad creatures. Oh, Verdurous Gearhulk. Well, I think I'm going to take it anyway. The only card from my deck is a 4-mana creature. Renegade Freighter would also be nice, but I want 1s and 2s. Thriving Rats is probably the best card for my deck, but I want this so bad, so I'm just going to take it. Fumigate. I need ones and twos. What are you doing? This is not fair. 4 mana. Does this do anything in my deck? Probably not. I could take some green things and play Virtuous Gearhulk. Oh, man. I kind of want to take Fumigate, though. So I'm gonna... Attune? There's no 1s and 2 drops, so I'm going to take Attune with Aether, and y'all can suck it, because I'm gonna just try to play this Gearhulk now. I don't care about anything else. Oh, I like the bat. The bat's a good one. Yeah, I'll take the bat. Can I get 3 more of these, please? I want to play my Gearhulk. I can't play both of these. How many vehicles do I have? 4 vehicles? Jesus. I don't even know what these piles are anymore. Smitter's Puzzle Knot's not bad. I want to take this rat or the flying guy. What does my mana look like? Is this worth it? Does this do anything? I'll take the rat. This is not a deck that's going to put pressure on people, though. It's going to be a slow grind. So do I want to draw a card, or do I want this guy? I just want the 3/2. I don't think the rat's ever going to do anything in this deck. Alright, get out. You guys aren't ending up in this deck. I want to play both of these so bad. Die Young, 2 mana removal spell. Subtle Strike, that's a good one. Summons, I should add a 4th color at this point. If I was going to pick any one of these, it would be the Subtle Strike or the Ibex. So let's go with Subtle Strike. And I'm down to 10 creatures right now with 24 cards. I don't think I want to play both of these. Another Screecher or a Propeller Pioneer. I'll take this and take out the Foundry dude. Trusty Companion. Let's turn an artifact, return a creature. So I can get 2 things back. Let me just take this guy to crew vehicles. And still block. None of these go in my deck. I guess the most likely thing that I could use as a sideboard card is this, given that I have a green fixer in my board, technically. What am I taking out here? At the moment, it's probably one of the Crushers. No. No. So this is a mess. I'm still going to play Fumigate. This is a good card. No. I'll take out Crusher. Got 3 vehicles. A lot of removal. Alright, what are we looking at here? A mess. The hidden stockpile I can see being pretty sweet. I don't have that many creatures in the deck. So it might not actually do anything. Like, this is almost not even a good card for this deck because I don't have anything to bounce with it. I almost want to put in something like Bastion Enforcer just to up my creature count. In fact, I might do that because it also crews these. Crews the Crusher. But then it makes me want this. No. What does this do? +1/+2 or bounce a creature to its owner's hand. Count this to make a 1/1? That's not that impressive. No, I'll leave it out. This is 23. 12 creatures, 11 non-creature spells. That is a lot. Oh man, you don't know how bad I want to play you, dude. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't have enough to replace either color. Just for green Gearhulk stuff. 9/8. Seems good. Save deck. Alright, let's see how bad this is. We're playing black-white. God knows what's going on. Alright. Got a game. 2 lands, a removal spell, and a stockpile. I'm just going to keep it. There's no creatures in it. Which is not exactly the best. Swamp. Take that. Dare I F6? Alright. A thing that dies to Subtle Strike. I'll just deploy this. Kill that next turn. Take 3 damage for no reason, though. If I draw a 1-mana creature, which I have none of, then I will be able to get value out of this. Yep, you get in for 3 at least, maybe more. What else you got? Garrison. Get annoying. So now every time he plays a creature, I get boned. Any 2-power creature, he gets to get in for an extra 3 damage. That's great. And at some point you just have to kill the Garrison with cards like this, because every time he plays a creature you're taking damage. Yeah, like right now he gets to hit me for 4. Which is not great. Not gonna lie. I don't have any way to stop you. I'm still gonna use this on this guy. In fact, I'm probably gonna put a stop on my upkeep. Let me unlock this. I don't have any. Are you out of creatures yet? No. Cool. Yeah, you can't target the Garrison. It's impossible. I'm at 10. Yeah, we're so far behind that I don't see myself coming out of this one. I will leave it on top. Another creature. We're at 7 now. This isn't going well. And unfortunately, I'm running out of removal spells that deal with this stuff. I can play this and leave this up. Or I can kill his guy and hope he doesn't draw another creature. I would love to put something on the board, but it's just so stupid. Because if I play this, he's going to use his first removal spell of the game. At the beginning of my instant. No. I have to hope he's out of cards by now. He still has... He's going to have 3 cards in his hand. You out of creatures, please? Nope. Yep. I go to 4, unless you have some way to kill me. This is miserable. You got it. I take 1 billion. Six mana. Now I can play both of these and then probably die. I'm at 4. Yeah, if he has any removal spell, I'm dead. But we'll just pretend he doesn't have one. That's the best way to do it. Do you have a removal spell? Can we move on? Look at this. Disaster. Yeah. I'll take 3 and go to 1. It doesn't get me out of it, so I have to put it on the bottom. Take 3, go to 1. Don't know how I'm winning this game, though. If a permanent I control left the battlefield this turn. That was not happening. Nope. Alright, let's go to game 2. I'm going to side this in because it's a creature. And I'm going to side out probably an aerial modification because it's really slow. Might also side in an evasion instead of Crusher. I don't know how this is going to work, but siding this in essentially just to have a creature on the board and use it as a very specific potential removal spell, but it's probably just more likely going to be have a creature on board, try not to die. It would be nice if it actually kills something, but I'm not hopeful. Let's do. I don't think that's good enough. Crusher would be sweet though. Not taking out my fumigate. Yes, please. Alright, we can't cast any creatures, but now what? I can't keep that. 2 lands, some creatures I can cast. Alright. Bottom. Put them all to 5, so maybe I'll get lucky, but can I turn off the stop, please? Swamp go. Plains go. Alright, land please. Nope. No such luck. My opponent was on a multi 5 and I'm going to blow this. It's a shame. I had the opportunity to actually deploy a creature before he did, but now it looks like it's not going to work out. Yeah. And of course, on cue, we draw the land that we wanted. I'm going to play my 2/3. It's probably going to die immediately. But I don't want to spend my turn just killing his dude. Plays a dude. Gets in for 4. Yep, you got 4. Wow. Be a jerk. I can't play 2 spells. I'm going to get destroyed because I can't play 2 spells. Alright, do your worst. 5 mana. Hopefully he's really flooded. But probably not. But I got a perfect hand. Okay, he attacks. Gotta use this. Doesn't matter. Gotta try to find a land anyway. Yeah, I need a land. Take 3. What do you got? A 3/4 flyer. Cool beans. We got our land. Continue getting pummeled by that guy, unfortunately. I can make a 3/2 flyer, but I can't leave this thing. I guess I'm leaving my guy back to block now. Oh well. 6 mana. I think I spread the love with the Pioneer. Yep. Maybe not. Maybe not. My best play is like Screecher. Alright, I'll play Screecher. If I survive and my opponent doesn't draw anything good, I guess I can come back if I draw lands. Like, I need to draw running lands for the next 2 to 3 turns. My opponent needs to draw nothing. Well, that's not nothing. Gets in for another 4, puts me down to 6. You got it. Hit me for 4. So happy. Nothing I can do. Oh, and you have another thing. Cool. Okay, 1 land. Start off with Pioneer. I gotta spread it out. Make a servo. I'm at 6. At least I have 3 creatures now, so even like a good removal spell isn't gonna completely blow me out, but it's not gonna be great. What you got, buddy? Going in with the team. I will block you. I will block you. And I will block you. I'm just going to try to save my guy. See what happens. Probably should have saved this creature now that I think about it, but you got a 3/1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Alright. I'm just gonna play this and pass. I'm gonna give vigilance. Nope. Kill my dude, I lose. Got another Chandra's Revolution? If not, I'm still pretty close to dead anyway. But, what does this do? Oh, it becomes a 3-3 if I conviction back to hand. No attacks. That's a step in the right direction for me. Sweet. Play this. Get rid of you. Yes. Bounce you. Play you. Not in good shape. Still at 6 life. That's a good one. Starting next turn, you can start smacking for 6. Does it have trample? No. Turn target artifact and enchantment. I don't have any of those. I'm still going to play it. Toughness becomes 6 toughness. Ugh. Whatever. Put it on this guy. 4, 5. I'm just gonna attack with you. Oh, if my opponent draws a removal spell, he doesn't just kill me. But I have to start attacking. I can't just do nothing and hope it works. If he crews this, like, I can double block it, kill it, and keep one of the guys. If he chooses to kill this, then I have the opportunity to Restoration Specialist back Conviction, I guess. But it's not looking great. Yes, I'm double blocking. You happy? Figured. Oh, top deck of the century. I don't need the flyer, I guess. I'm still at 6, so this is not great. Alright, that's pretty nice. I can start recasting this every 2 turns. Actually, I'm going to give him the opportunity to block this guy. Because I would like to be able to blink the Pioneer at the end of turn. Just to have a spell to cast. Seven mana. Dapala. Whenever it becomes tapped, you can pay X to reveal the top X and put all dwarves in vehicles. Whoa, that's a good one. Yeah. There's no point in blinking the patrol. Oh, Mega Servo. Double Strike. When it's the battlefield, get 2 energy. Whenever it attacks, you can pay 2 and put a 1/1 counter on it. Jesus. So it automatically starts coming in as a 3/3 double striker. That is pretty ridiculous. No attacks. Nothing good I can do. 9 mana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can do that. Servo. I can't attack with anything. I probably missed that. I missed that on at least 4 damage already, right? That was stupid. Luckily, I have these servos to block this. I can block with a servo. I can block here, and I can put 2 guys in front of Depala to kill it. But if my opponent has some sort of like good removal spell, it's not going to work out for me. Also, this is going to get bigger. No attacks. It's fine. So let's attack with the flyer like we should have done for the past 2 turns. When it goes to 10 like he should have been. I mean, if he has a way to blow me out, he has a way to blow me out. There's really no reason not to keep doing this. I don't benefit by just sitting here. And at least I have specialist up if for some reason I need to, but I can't see it helping. I'm glad I put you in my deck, Automaton. Alright, opponent's going to combat, and he attacks this turn. Alright, he wants to find some dwarves and some... Does he have other dwarves on the field? No. How much mana are we pumping into Depala? All of it. Holy Jesus. Whoa! 1, 2, 3 cards into their hand out of that. He's got a SRAM's expertise. Get that. What did he get? Renegade, Adara, and Mobile Garrison. So he didn't get the Rebel. That was a good one. Alright, so... Block with servo, block with servo, block with servo. Yep, you got my servos. Pretty sweet though. He was able to trade 1 card in for 3 cards. I mean, it wasted a turn, but it wasn't really a waste, to be honest with you. Uh-oh, did I freeze? I'm concerned that my game is frozen. Well, my connection has failed. And I must restart Magic Online. Honestly, my last computer, this was a bitch because it took like 8 years for Magic Online to reconnect. Now it shouldn't be so bad. Unless they drop me from the league for fun, which I could see happening. Or if my connection is actually down and you guys can't hear me and I'm talking to myself, which I could see happening. Well, this is great. Finally. I don't know why this is so... Okay. Are we back? I don't understand what happened. All of my things are in a different order. It sucks to have to reveal this, but I need to keep the mana up instead of actually tapping out like I was before. My revealed card zone is gone. He had Renegade Wildsmith. He had a Garrison and something else. Wildsmith, Garrison. I think it was another vehicle, if I remember. That's the one. Menace Crew 4. That is a good one. Did you retain priority when you casted that? That's strange. Here's the other vehicle. Why are you retaining priority? Or is my internet slow as fuck for some reason? Probably passing. We're gonna do this. Okay, more mana. Are all of my auto yields gone? That's very strange. Now we gotta make a servo. Crew 4. So he can only crew one of these as I can see it right now. But he could easily... Anyway, I would have won this game if I had been freaking attacking with this thing before I bounced it, but I'm an idiot. I still don't have anything to Wheelsmith back except for the Conviction. I don't think that'll be game winning. Opponent has a Renegade Wheelsmith and 3 unknowns. There's the Wheelsmith. So he can stop one of my blockers. Which... 3 power, so he can crew this with that, and he can crew this with these two if he wants to. Stop 1 blocker. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'm not completely boned. Probably stop servo. Make me trade off some dudes. Another creature. Okay, so now he has 3 attackers. And I'll have 4 blockers. 1, 2. So now he'll have 4 attackers. And I'll have 4 blockers. Not dead. Not looking good, but I'm not dead. Alright, he'll have 4 attackers, I'll have 4 blockers. Right? And if he completely taps out to attack, I think I kill him on the crackback because I can block very favorably to myself. Looks like he's doing it. Who can't block? My 03 cannot block. I don't think he chose the best way because he could have also done that. Oh no, he can do it with that. Okay. Never mind. He's good. Again, we got 4 attackers and I've got 5 blockers, enough to block everything. Alright. He can double strike this up. Untap a dude. Oh, so he will have a blocker. Okay. The real question is, what am I bouncing with this automaton now? Tapping you? That's weird. I'm tapping you. Okay. So I have 4 power in the air. And an additional 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm not going to have any of this. Okay. I don't have anything before blockers. Blockers. So if I leave these 2 alive, and this. No. 2. I'm not going to be able to keep most things alive. So the best way to block here is... This is not dying. No, that thing isn't on his side is actually dying, I don't think. Except for maybe this 3-2. If I really want to kill it. I can take a hit from one thing. 3, 3, and... Well, definitely not this. I can take a hit from one creature. I guess this is the thing that I'm taking a hit from. Because I can't kill it. So, I think... Blocking here. Blocking here. Putting 2 guys here. And then are we bouncing anything? I mean, we might as well. It's a 3-3. What can I bounce? I don't know what makes sense to bounce. I don't think anything really. Well, let's make those our blockers. Might as well bounce this. Or this. No. This is the... It's the only thing that makes sense. Alright. Let's do that. I'm at 3. I have 11 mana. You can do the same thing again where you can make a thing not block and attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 creatures. So, how can I take advantage of this situation? I have 11 mana, right? So, 3, 4, 9, not enough to play everything. 4, so that's 9, and then I'll have 2 left over, right? 4 plus 5 is 9, yeah. So if I attack with this, I'll immediately lose a ton of mana. Now if I cast this, 11, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have enough to use this twice to kill this Wheelsmith? Is that even worth it? Then I can't attack with anything and I lose my whole board. But am I dead anyway? Crew, he can deal 2 to me with this, so even if he gets in with 1 point, this, yeah, so if this survives, I'm dead either way, right? I think so. I think I lose either way because of this thing, because if he crews this, if he crews this, activates this, sacks it, attacks, and then sacks it, I'm just dead, right? 2 damage to each opponent, yeah. I can't possibly win. Unless I can do this 3 times, which I can't. Because I would need 10, 11, 12 mana. I only have 11. I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short of not being dead this turn, but I'm pretty much dead anyway. This is a crew 2, which means if any of his creatures survive, I die. Yep. Well, let's make him do it, right? So, I get rid of this thing. See if he had an answer. If I had gotten back conviction with the specialist, I could have only hit him for much. Additional 1 point, so it would have been 5, not 6. I'm either 1 mana short or 1 damage short, because I don't have anything else I could get back. Yeah, it's just that 1 aura. So he crews this with 2. So he crews this with 2. Crew this with 4. This is assuming he doesn't realize the line of play, right? 2 and 4. So he would use all of these. He would only have 2 attackers. I would have more than enough blockers. So the smart thing to do, assuming that my opponent does not realize the play, is to attack with a Pioneer, because I have to assume he has nothing and he doesn't realize the line that kills me. But he probably does. I'm just going to F6. Let's see if by some miracle my opponent does not realize the line that obviously kills me. I have no cards in my hand. I'm F6. There's nothing I can do about this line of play. Did you not realize that you have a win on the board? Okay. Opponent didn't seem to do it. Oh, maybe he has another way to kill me. Well, no. It doesn't kill me, luckily. I hope you realize. No, that'd be funny. I still can't kill this either way, unfortunately. This is 6 toughness, so I can't kill it either. Doesn't untap the thing. He's at 4. All of my guys are dying, right? There's nothing I can do to stop that. I'll take 3 if I don't block. And there's no way... Yeah, there's no way I kill any of his guys, so... I have 2 power on the board, and I need to turn that into 4 power somehow. Not sure how, but I need to do it. Nope, that doesn't do it. Attack for 2, stockpile dude, and I lose. Alright. First game is done. We're going to take a quick break. Y'all can chill, and then I'll be back for the second match. We'll say 12:25. It'll probably be sooner than that, but I'm giving myself a little extra time. 12:25. Actually, let's edit the text here. Let's move it. Oh, did it all live for you. All right, back at 12:25. Don't go anywhere. Can I center this? Look at that. Nice and centered. Pretty centered. I think it's fine. We're all fine here. Alright, I know I said 12:25, but it's a little early. Whatever. Not that anybody's watching, I don't give a shit. This deck is bad. If this round doesn't go well, I'm going to drop and just join another draft completely, because once again, we're looking at the 0-2 drop. 2 lands. Let's get lucky, because this deck needs to get lucky to win. Alright, we got a 3rd land, so we can play game. Do I play Screecher? Oh my god, this card is so good. It's a crap out of me. You got me. Take some damage. Damblage. Nice. Nice. We're gonna get wrecked. Anybody notice that? I'm gonna play a Screecher. I'm gonna take another 5 damage down to 12 unless my opponent does something crazy. And then I'll play this guy, I guess. Ugh. Can I make this a 3/4? Jesus. This is not looking good. Guess I play Pioneer. Gives me another dude. Dude, please. Doesn't leave me too many options, though. I can't block the Rhino. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I just got wrecked. Wow. It makes this a 4/5, and he's got a 5/5. Okay. I guess I try to stem the bleeding and then fumigate next turn. Is this not attacking? Got 2 cards. Alright, let's just fumigate. Reset all this shit. Alright, what's your follow-up? Am I still boned? It's not as scary. Also not as scary. Alright. None of that is that scary. Alright. So, I guess we play this and this, because whatevs. If he kills my dude, I can crew it for 1 turn. Alright. Seems good. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to leave the... I'm going to leave the guard and the modification in my hand for right now. Fragmentize. Bounce. One point. It's not that scary. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to put Conviction on it. I know it can't crew, but it's still a dude that can block things. Alright, that guy doesn't do anything. Alright. Things are looking a little bit better. Do I make my guy a 5/6 flyer? I think the answer is probably yes. Whatever. Might as well. Yeah. It's pretty good. 5/6 flyer. Oh. I can't crew vehicles with my vehicle. Tag him with both. Block you. Too risky to block the 3/3. There's plenty of +3 effects in this format. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Doesn't leave me enough mana to do anything else. Alright, so let's not do anything. Let's get him to waste a pump spell. Or not. Alright. Didn't leave me enough mana to do this, so I might as well play a guy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Ooh, a 3/1. Pretty good dude. I will do this. Play this. Crew my 3/4. Because of the restoration specialist, I'm okay with that. If he wants to trade too, yeah, he wants to trade. It's another kind of counter, which he doesn't have any. I would like to leave up the ability to do this because I've got 2 sweet cards in the graveyard, so I'm not going to actually play anything else. Opponent still has a ton of fucking mana, but I don't think he was expecting the old sweet thing that I did. I'm at 11 though, so I need to be careful. 3 mana. Attack. I'm just gonna play out my hand. I can't think of too many tricks they're gonna get me for 11 before I can win the race. Even if he kills this, I have access to Specialist for the Garrison and the Aerial modification, so I can mod up like something sweet. Going in for 3. What's your follow-up? You have 9 mana. Harpooner doesn't do anything. It's just a 2/2. Oh, that's good. Okay. You got me there, dude. Pretty sweet move. Opponent is out of cards. My feeling is that I can get him. Well, yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to do. Is this an instant? Yeah. So, can I make him screw up somehow? 2/3. Be a 3/4. It still won't kill anything. I still should attack, right? Attack with this. Yeah, I'll just attack with this guy. Auto blocking. I'm gonna put you first. You get -1/-1, and you get a 1/1 counter. Alright. That went pretty well. I would like my flyer to be big, please. Oh, come on, really? I sack this to get these back. Yeah, my opponent has no cards in his hand. I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 5, 6, 7. Maybe I just mod up this guy. I don't think he can really play anything too devastating. Alright, what'd you draw? I don't think you can draw something that's going to kill me. Except for maybe like a Dawn Feather Eagle, which would be really bad for me. I don't think it would kill me, though. Jeez, that Fumigate was clutch. Saved my ass. Yeah, I did win. Shouldn't have, but I did. Is there anything I'm siding in? He's got a lot of removal. Might want this alley evasion instead of... No, the modification was sweet. Instead of that. No. No. I like all these cards. Conviction was okay. I guess, again, the Crusher is probably the worst card. This deck is so fast. It's so ridiculous. Do I dare look at who's watching? I don't know how. Whoops. I don't know what that means. How do I see who's watching? Is there a thing? Go back. Oh god, I got lost somehow. Close that. How do I see who's watching? Oh, viewer list. Okay, nobody. Yep, just me. Alright, nobody's watching. I'll keep. I've got a thing and a thing and a creature. If my opponent has a quick start, I'm going to get boned. Unless I draw literally, like, the exact same way that I did last time. Which was stall into Fumigate. Okay. That's not as bad. I need to draw stall into Fumigate, I think. 4 mana, return a creature. Gets energy every time he plays a creature. That's pretty good. Automaton. I'm probably going to automatically kill that. I'm going to have 6 through whatever you're doing. Yeah, I've got to use it before things get out of control. He's going to have a 4th mana soon. Oh, I just got boned. Bottom? I kind of need to draw Fumigate. Should have just played this creature. Oh, you did. I thought it was Blossoming Defense. Is Blossoming Defense 1 mana? Maybe. Take 1, possibly 2. Nope, just 1. Ooh, that's a good one. Getting some energy off that. Yeah, I'll use all my mana. I will make a servo. Spread out the love a little bit. 4 mana to bounce a creature. He's got 2 cards left, so maybe I dodged all his... Nope, or not. Yep. 4 damage. Take 4. Yeah, my best play this turn is to evasion this guy and then recast him. Unfortunately, I still can't block the automaton, so I probably should have attacked for 1, but missing out on 1 point is probably not as bad as it seemed. I should have double blocked. I'm an idiot. The Screecher is going to be my important... No, never mind. Screecher's not going to do shit now. I have so many lands. I can't do anything except for draw Fumigate. I probably have to start trading with everything. Block, block. Yeah. He's got 2 cards. I have to trade with, like, everything. This is ridiculous. Oh. Yeah. Like... You've got a 3/1, I've got 2 1/1s. Alright, that was a good draw. Attack for 2, since I have nothing else to do with you guys. Drew my second. Make a servo, since your guy only has 1 toughness, so it doesn't matter. Oh, you didn't want to blink your Admiral and then pay 4 mana for no reason? Rhino? Oh, privileges. Okay. You're winning the race. Can't do shit. Drawing bullshit. Might as well attack since I don't know what haste cards you could possibly have. 5 mana. Rich Scale Tusker? No, he would have played it already. I take 3. What's your... nothing yet. Okay, let's draw, like, the worst. I'm going to 5 next turn. If he has a courage, I'm going to get blown out. But nothing I can do but attack. Both taking 3 every turn, but the first one to draw a sweet card is going to win. And I don't think it's me right now. This card is pretty good. 3 cards in hand now. Not looking good for me. Can this crew vehicles? No. 3/4, crew 2. I'm going to take 3 down to 2. If my opponent has anything, I'm just dead. There's like a billion cards in this set that kill me from this position. You have 3 cards. Destroy target thing. Yep, you destroyed my thing. I have so many cards that kill this in my deck. I can't believe I'm going to die to it. What else you got? Nothing? Alright, it's a guy. But it's probably going to die immediately. There's nothing I can do to that flyer. F6. Let's telegraph that we have nothing. You got a way to kill my 2/2 flyer? 3 cards, 6 mana. What do you got? It doesn't kill my flyer. What? It's gonna be good. I'm dead next turn if I don't draw live. Ready? Y'all ready for this? Draw. Dead. None of these help me win. I'm going to take 3 in the air and die. I've only got 1 flyer. This just makes a ground creature. Alright, we're dead. We are dead. Do I have anything to deal with those flyers? That'll do it. I think at this point the modification is just kind of like not doing anything. Alright, I've got lands and spells for once. Main phase 1. Swamp pass. I can't believe I have lands and spells. This never happens. Yeah, whatever, I'll just play this. I don't care. None of this matters. Eddy Trailhawk. Haven't seen that card in a long time. 3 mana. Can't attack. Do I kill the hawk? Probably not. I'll do this on his end step if he doesn't do anything. Attack for 1, you got it. Depends on what he does. If he does nothing, I'll finality that. I'll probably just finality that guy. Yeah, he's probably got the Ornamental Courage, but do I want this? No, I don't think it does anything. I'll play this. I think I'm gonna make a servo because I have the automaton. So like worst case scenario, I draw lands and I can bounce this. Best case scenario, I draw spells and I don't need to worry about bouncing it, but we'll see. Fabricate 3/3 guy, basically. He's gonna try to start getting it through on the ground as well. Or not. Subtle Strike will get the hawk. I'm gonna attack and hope that he blocks. Nope. I will play this gladly. 5 mana. You got the Tusker? You get boned if he does. I mean, I can still draw out of it. Module. That's pretty good with the hawk. I mean, it starts letting him get it in the air. Yeah, like, you can make a guy fly. Did he do it? Yeah, it's flying now, yeah. So I'm taking 4. I can't do shit. 3 mana, what do you got? A druid. So we can do it again. Pioneer's pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna no. I'm gonna do this one more time. Attacking with Pioneer and then playing Pioneer and making servo. Because I just need to draw a land and then it starts getting profitable to having these Pioneers on the board. And if I don't draw a land, I will leave them back with Subtle Strike, if possible. Depends on what my opponent does. Going in the air again, I think I'm going to take another 4. Not really worried about the 4 damage. What I'm worried about is a Rich Skill Tusker, which he would have played pre-combat. Druid. If his best play is bounce Druid, end of turn, play Druid. Alright, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Alright, so I'm leaving back 1 Pioneer this time to try to start killing the Hawks or automatoning them back to my hand. 1 out of 7 mana, no cards in hand though, so I'm not as worried as I was before. I'm going to take another 3 in the air though. Doing it is block here, Bounce to your hand and recast it. Okay. Take 3. Play Hawk, get 3 energy out of that. That's pretty good for him. You got it, bro. I think at this point, is it worth it to bounce one of these? Probably not. No, it's not. But now it's worth it to not do this crazy bullshit. I think I play Enforcer and leave up Subtle Strike and not attack. No, I'd rather play Strangler because it has 3 toughness. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to leave everything back because I want to use this Subtle Strike before my opponent draws out of this board state, because the board state is actually good for me. I can block, -1, +1. Okay, he's giving it flying. He's got 1 card though, so like this is getting dangerous. Okay. If my opponent acts first, then the Subtle Strike will be nice. He's bouncing Hawk. Okay. Now I think I Subtle Strike. Put a +1/+1. Alright, target creature gets -1/-1. Rate 2. I'll still do the same thing. Yeah, and yeah. 1, 2. Let's have 6. Alright, so we stopped that bleeding, which was really bad for me. Opponent has 1 card in hand. 3 mana available right now. Not casting anything. Alright, so I still have the Automaton mana available. He's got a 1/2 flyer. I think I still punch with the flyer. Now, I have the option of leaving this up, but I think it's silly. I think it would be smarter to play the 3/2 because I can actually start attacking with this through these guys. And like my opponent can draw out of this at any moment. The less time I give him to draw out of it, the better for me, because these will, yeah, see, like he basically drew out of it because now I can't attack with this anymore. And he can get in for 1 right now if he wants to, which he probably will. It's not going to really affect the game that much, but it's 1 more damage. I probably will still attack with the Bastion every turn he gives me, because I have a Revolt creature in my hand. And it's 3 power, so it gets through his flyer either way. Blocks with Druid, probably double blocks. 2 Druids. Nope. Yep. Alright, trade with Druid, play Countless Gears Renegade. And then also play Night Market Guard, I guess. I've tried to tap everything. Alright, so the longer the Pioneer stays in play, the better for me, but it's probably going to die this turn. Decommission my 3/1 ground creature. Not too exciting for him. If I draw land, okay, that's not that bad, because now I can start doing this, which isn't super exciting, but it's better than doing literally nothing. It's going to make him act first, but again, he can draw out of this. Any card off the top of his deck draws him out of this. My card just happened to give me a play, which wasn't amazing, but it was a play. If he attacks with everything, he can make everything flying 2, 3, 4 in the air. No, he's not going to do it. Alright, he's got another flyer, which is good for him, but bad for me. That's beautiful. But once again, I'm stuck on mana, so my best play is to do nothing. Because I have the Cruel Finality. I'm going to use it this turn, though, because from now on, I want to be using this Automaton like every turn if I can. revoking my flyer. Bad for me. He gets to attack with everybody. I'm going to revoke this guy. That guy. Lands are going on top right now. Bounce. You got it. He gets in for 3, but he was going to do that anyway. So I know he has the 3/1 in his hand. This is not super great for me, but now I can do the 8 mana play of bouncing this guy and recasting it, which I have to do. Wait, what? I thought I had 1 more mana. 5, 9. I only have 8. I'm still 1 mana short of doing that, unfortunately. So I'm going to take another 3 down to 1. It's not good. I can't attack with anything else at all, though, because this thing's only 2 power and this thing is stuck. So, well, I'll wait. I have to do it. I can't do anything else but do that. There's no point in bouncing this because I need flyers. Right now I'm going to... I think I'm dead either way. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I am dead. Okay, my opponent got me. Okay, you win. Yeah. You got me. You know I have these cards. Oops. That sucks. 0-2. Another 0-2. Alright. Intermediate Swiss draft. You need 2 match wins to get a prize, as usual. So, I'm 0-2. We're going to drop. That's a shame. Like, these drafts are not going well for me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I don't have new player points. That was a long time ago. And I have a QP, which doesn't say much, considering I've lost every single draft. There's another draft in the books that I've lost everybody, so... I'm probably going to do another one. It's only 1 o'clock. I can do 1 more before the night ends, but for right now... I appreciate anybody who may have tuned in for a little bit. We'll be back maybe, but thank you and have a good night.